Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is now streaming on Disney+.
This way, come on!
Experience the movie event the whole family will love.
This is it.
Entertainment Weekly calls it thrilling and a rip-roaring adventure.
Dad told me you found something. A dial that could change the course of history.
A few times in my life I've seen things I can't explain. But I've been looking for this all my life.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, rated PG-13, now streaming on Disney+.
This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 1986, Breakup Success Story, How to Let Go of the Past, by Eddie Corbano of lovesagame.com. Hello, everybody. This is your host speaking, Greg Audino. I'm here with you once again to read from some of the best relationship content out there, and today we'll be checking in with our old friend Eddie Corbano, who's got the guide on everything you need to know about breakups specifically over at his website, lovesagame.com. Today we'll be looking at one of his readers' breakup success stories, which has some great guidance on how to get through the dreaded period of breakup recovery. So let's hear what he's got for us and start optimizing your life. Breakup Success Story, How to Let Go of the Past, by Eddie Corbano of lovesagame.com. When you start the arduous journey to breakup recovery, there is one thing that most people have in common: the destructive feeling of being alone and helpless. What helps us endure those challenges of life is the knowledge that there are others before you who went the same path, and their acquired wisdom, a breakup success story. Allowing the possibility that you will make it and come out of this experience renewed will give you strength and boost your confidence. It may even give you the initial push to finally start your recovery. The only problem is that those who moved on usually don't look back, be it to avoid pain or just because they simply don't want to look back. But, as you know, luckily there are exceptions. Those who understand that looking back is also part of the healing process. It's where we connect the dots together to make the last step into independence. Our dear reader Ronin decided to come back and share his own experiences with his breakup. This is his story. From our reader Ronin. Hey guys, I remember back when I was first dumped, one of the main things that discouraged me was the very low ratio of success stories versus tales of heartbreak, misery, and loneliness. The thing is, once someone heals from the traumatic experience of being heartbroken, they usually tend to carry on with their lives and do not go back to support those who are new to the experience. Of course, some people are an exception to this rule, but that's how it usually works in my experience. So, I promised myself some months ago that I would come back when I feel better to encourage those who are just starting their bittersweet experience of healing. Very quick about myself: I was with a girl for 3 years, planned to marry her, but was forced to leave the country temporarily for work. Long story short, after less than 3 months of me being away, I would fly to see her every month. She told me she wasn't in love with me anymore, broke up with me, and told me there was someone else. A month after breaking up with me, she was already with the new guy, with me having to purchase a magnifying glass to look for the pieces of my shattered heart. Now, I'm an athletic, macho type of guy, and have always considered myself to be very self-controlled and tough. But this breakup really got to me. I was a wreck. I lost my job because of it, couldn't concentrate for weeks, and cried in the proud loneliness of my sad apartment. The breakup was over 4 months ago. I maintained contact, and it was wrong. Very wrong. All I could do is Facebook stalk her, her friends, etc., waiting for the moment she posts photos of her with her new boyfriend, and soon enough she did. Oh, the joy of looking at the person you wanted to be with for the rest of your life, the person who swore her undying love for you, kissing with someone she left you for, with so much joy in their eyes. How wonderfully cruel life can be. So, I cut off contact. This is the best advice I can give to anyone in that situation. Do it. I kept contact thinking she might come to her senses and want to get back with me, although I had promised myself I would never take her back. The paradox of human nature, right? But it just ended up hurting me more. Once I deleted her, everything became so much more easy to handle. It really does give you back the control, and it is a wonderful feeling. Go for it. cut contact. The thing is, unless your ex-partner is a complete tool, you can always reestablish contact with them years later if you so wish. And if they won't accept you back as a friend, then you are really so much better off without a small person like that. So, yeah, now I'm single, and yes, I do still think of her sometimes, etc., but it doesn't hurt me anymore. Before, every single memory of her would cause me an unbearable amount of pain. Not anymore. So please, cut contact, follow what the articles on this website say, and know that it will get better and better. The pain will go away, for some more slowly than for others, but it will fade into the past. Make positive efforts to let go of the past. Forgive everyone and try to develop a positive outlook at life. If you can't do it right away, fake it until you make it. If this post cheers up at least one person out there, I will be very happy. Like I said, I felt the need of seeing more stories like this when I was crying out salty tears. Ronin. The key to Ronin's recovery was to finally start following the no contact rule. The no contact rule is the precondition to fast recovery, as I have written so many times. This is by far the fastest, least painful, and most efficient way. I hope that Ronin's story will help you to conquer all the obstacles the no contact rule imposes on you, and that you too will reach the end of the road called recovery as soon as possible. But don't forget to come back and share your experiences when you're there. Your friend, Eddie Corbano. You just listened to the post titled Breakup Success Story: How to Let Go of the Past by Eddie Corbano of lovesagame.com. We talk about love and communication here on the show every day, but there's always more to learn. And lately, I'm proud to say that my own knowledge of relationships has reached a new level thanks to our sponsor, Masterclass. Masterclass is an app and streaming platform that makes a meaningful gift this season because you can help a loved one learn a new skill from the world's best performers. It's like Masterclass instructors are your own personal mentors, providing content and videos that are going to help you reach a new level. For just $10 a month, there are 11 categories and over 180 masterclasses to pick from, with new classes added every month, like renowned psychotherapist Esther Perel's class, which helped me gain a better understanding of relational intelligence, something that has absolutely helped me to be more present and more communicative with the loved ones in my life. So, this holiday season, give one annual membership and get one free at masterclass.com/optimalrelationships. Right now, you can get 2 memberships for the price of one at masterclass.com/optimalrelationships. masterclass.com/optimalrelationships. Offer terms apply. This show is sponsored by Regain Couples Therapy by BetterHelp. Whether you're in the honeymoon phase or partners for life, perfectly content with your partner or going through a rough patch, setting aside time to listen to each other and work through conflicts can transform your relationship. And I can tell you from experience that sometimes the best place to learn how to be the listener or communicator that your partner needs is in therapy. If your relationship is having ups and downs, or you simply want to work on yourselves together, consider giving Regain a try and see how your relationship can improve, no matter what stage you're at. This is an entirely online form of therapy that's not only helpful, but also designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. The best relationships are always worth fighting for. Try something new in therapy. Visit regain.com/ORD today to get 10% off your first month. That's regain.com/ORD. Eddie, the breakup master, at it again. Thanks a lot to him for letting us share another one of his posts. You know, if the no contact rule is difficult to grasp, consider it in this way. When it comes to any of our natural instincts, like connection, intimacy, food, drink, etc., we have to understand that these are the drives most tied to the parts of ourselves that are like animals. So we have to treat ourselves like we treat our animals to get a hold on them. So, for example, You wouldn't try to get a hungry dog to not eat a piece of cake by putting it down in front of him and telling him not to eat it, right? It would be much easier to not have the cake there altogether. And the same is true of no contact in breakups. Forget the willpower of staying in contact and trying to just be friends right away. It's much, much more effective to remove the temptation, whether it be by blocking their number, unfollowing them on social media, whatever. Food for thought. But that is going to do it for today, everyone. I really appreciate you stopping in and helping to make another episode possible. I sure had fun. And you can count on me to be back tomorrow with another post, should you wake up finding yourself wanting to enhance your relationships even further. If so, I'll see you there for the Tuesday show, where your optimal life awaits.